Hello, this is one of my favorite pieces that I've done in a long time, both to work with um, and the result. And it's really just a study of this little metal box that I walked past in Stockholm when I was visiting with my mom. And it's mostly just a study of texture and such, so I just trace the shape from the actual photo, but then I did the whole texturing and whatnot by myself. And I spent many an hour on that, and it was really quite fun, honestly. I usually, when I draw humans and not particularly realistic, like actual realism. Although I guess that's not entirely true, but it's definitely more semi-realism anyway. Well, this is more realism. Perhaps a little stylized, but definitely within the realm. Anyhow, and yeah, it was really interesting. It was really fun. I wanted to not really attempt drawing backgrounds still. I think that's a little besides me with perspectives and whatnot, but yeah, wanting to draw things specifically. I have this idea that I really want to do material studies, those little a lot of the time there are balls or cubes or something that is supposed to be made of a specific texture or material, and I wanted to do one of those for a really long time, but I have never had the energy to sort of sit down and actually commit to it. But this is sort of similar to that, and yeah, a lot of these posters I suppose design myself. They're not really complicated designs or anything, but I wanted I didn't want to make anything, like I didn't want to replicate every single one that was there. One, because I couldn't really see them and tell what they were, and two, because I didn't know what they represented, and I didn't want to accidentally have something less than ideal in my art by accident. So I decided to make a lot of them myself from scratch, a little bit like that with the graffiti too, in general. And I did sneak in some references, so if you catch any, let me know how many you catch. I have quite a few. At this point in time, I don't remember how many, but let me know. Let me know how many you can see, how many you recognize. Not everything is a reference, but a few things are. I had a bit of fun with it. Originally, this study started as me wanting to do a webcomic, which I never got around to doing or even starting to work on at all. I had this idea that because I really like sort of dingy and I don't want to say rustic, although I do, but it's not really relevant. But I do really like rust and when things are dirty and stuff like that. I really like that kind of stuff in art. I think it's really fun to do, and I think it's quite aesthetically pleasing. And I really wanted, because I knew that I was gonna have to draw backgrounds in this webcomic, so I wanted to do a project where I had an excuse to do really almost apocalyptic settings, really rundown stuff. But I never really got into it, like I said. But I wanted to practice doing that sort of stuff because I don't really do that a lot. Although I want to do more, but it is quite a taxing thing because it's quite a new thing that I don't do a lot. But yeah, so this was a fun little experiment, I suppose. And I did recently walk by another one of these boxes with a red one, so I am considering doing another one. Maybe not right now, but at some point. So if anyone wants to see that, feel free to comment, I guess, like the video, maybe. Would be fun. And I will probably do that at some point. One of the reasons that I didn't do the webcomic is because I have this apocalyptic idea already, and I'm not really ready to let go of that one or continue working with it at this point in time, because I do have a lot of other things that I'm working on right now, original stuff, and I didn't want this to be that, but I couldn't really think of anything else but this thing in this setting, so that kind of hindered me. But it's a story that is really near and dear to my heart. One of my oldest ones. It's not the oldest ones, but it's a story I wrote in middle school when I was like 13-ish, and I never finished it, but yeah. But let me know if you want me to talk about that at any point, because now we're wrapping up and this is the finished product. So thank you so much for watching, and here are some close-ups. Bye!